Wing Live. All right now, people. All right now. Your boy's in the house. The boy's in the house. The boy's in the house. I hope everyone's doing well today. I got so much stuff over here in the camera, baby.
Oh, okay. Here.
I need to set these. These my those.
Gotcha. I'm over here on my door box.
All right, please don't let me forget them.
No, I won't. And even if you did, I'd call Manaja. I'll set this right here.
Yeah.
That was so you could wipe off the table.
I wiped it off.
Oh, okay.
I used the
There you go.
I did have somebody in there.
Is
And-
that too much still? Or you...
No, I'm good. I'm good now.
Anything-
No, I was just
No, I get it. That's fine. Anything else?
that's it, baby. You go ahead and do what you gotta do. You go ahead and do what you gotta do. And do
Cindy's out here. She's in here. Oh no, they're both in here.
oh, you can close the door. Good afternoon to everyone out there in YouTube land. Try to wait on a few people to get in here, at least one. Try to at least get one person in. Try to wait on at least one to get in here. Got something to talk about. Waiting on y'all to come on in. Somebody. Waiting on y'all to come on in. I've been having a lot of backlash due to a video that I done last week. And I did a clarification video of that same video because of the backlash that I received. And it's the video about the service animals. And, I ruffled a few people's feathers that have service animals. And, and so after I got those few comments that seemed like it may upset a few people, I took the initiative to try to clarify what I meant in the video, some of the statements that I made in the video. And as I stated, that my channel is to help new and future Lyft drivers and Lyft Express program drivers with the information that they're going to need that they're not going to get from anywhere else. I went through some hardships. There's not a pamphlet. Lyft got some videos. You look and if you go searching on YouTube, as I've stated many times, there's no telling what type of information you're gonna get off of YouTube. you gonna just like I did when I went looking on YouTube. I ran into a bunch of people that were talking about how much money they were making a week, and you know, so you really don't get no major information like um. But what I'm saying is, my channel is to teach new and future Lyft drivers and Lyft Express drivers about the realities of what's going to actually happen inside of the vehicle. So, it's going it's being a Lyft driver ain't easy. Them people that's talking about they making $2,000 a week or $3,000 a week in their areas that they live in or whatever, they're not telling you all of the real that comes with whatever money that they're making in that honey hole that they're in. So, you know, over here at Rideshare Realtalk, I'm gonna give it to you 100% real. You know what I mean? So back to the backlash that I received from a few people um, that have service animals. Um, you know, the way they made it seem like I was attacking people with disabilities and service animals. When I've basically was speaking from a driver's perspective. Um, there's a lot of drivers out there that know exactly what I'm talking about with these service animals. Oftentimes you'll get someone that sometimes you'll get someone that has a carrier for their dog. Um, you know, and then you have then the majority of the time, people, the dogs are they just you know they're out there. Now, only thing I said in the video was that service animals leave a lot of hair behind and they lick on the seats and things of that nature, like on the back of the seat. Like, so most of the time when a person puts a service animal in the vehicle, they set them in the floor. Okay, that service animal is right there. In more than likely, if they sit on the passenger side in the back, they set them in the floor in the front of them. You're driving. That service animal is licking all over the seats. Um, when you get out, when that service animal gets out the vehicle, hair is everywhere. Now, I'm not going to say that all service animals is going to leave hair, but I haven't picked up one yet that haven't left a whole bunch of hair in the back seat, on the car, on the floor. Now, the the person that owns, that utilizes the service animal, they have hair all on the clothes and everything. Because of course, the dog are all on the couches in the house. All this stuff. So when they get in the car, they leave hair and stuff all over the seats. But not as much as the dog leaving the floor. You know, it's it. I done picked up many people with service animals, and each time I get disappointed because they're not the trips are not worth the time it takes away from you as a driver. So because if you pick up another customer with all that hair in the floor, they might not want to get in the hair on the seats. They might be going to an interview. And they look in the back seat and they see all that hair in the back seat. Oh no, I'm not gonna sit back there. I'll just call another one So when they cancel the trip, Lyft is gonna ask them why they canceled the trip. You know what they're gonna say? Oh, there was hair all on the seats, hair all in the floor. You get it? So then that's Lyft gonna be sending you an email. Hey, you got to keep your vehicle clean. This is that and the third. You know what I'm saying? Policy about clean vehicles and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So you're saying to yourself now, if you pick up service animals, and I don't want that to happen, so I'm gonna go vacuum and I'm gonna sanitize the seat. That's gonna take you 25 to 30 minutes away from driving. That trip that you took is only going to pay you about $4 to $5. So that service animal trip you dropped in, maybe you may be lucky if you get $7, depending on how far they're going. But you had to stop for 25 or 30 minutes to vacuum all them fine hairs out the floor. And if you got a lint brush, scrape them off the seats if you got cloth seats. So you got to go through a whole lot. You know what I mean? And that was the reason why I wanted the new and future Lyft drivers to understand what this. I wanted them to understand this. Get him off my bag. Oh, you didn't see it? Yeah, I'm sorry. But the baby cat to just get all on everything. My baby to get on everything. But what I was saying was, I didn't mean any harm by the video I left. I'm not attacking people with disabilities. I don't have anything against people with disabilities. I don't have anything against service animals. I don't have anything against animals. So these people were, attacking me, saying things, whatever, and I did the clarification video, and it's still the same. So I'm not gonna just sit there and let them continuously attack me. That ain't gonna happen. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stand up for myself. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all bring it on when you're coming on. Come on with it. Because I did the best I could to clarify. You know what I'm saying? But those people with them service animals, they just looking for somebody to try to discriminate against them due to the service animal and their disabilities so they can just blow up the world. You know what I'm saying? Oh, everybody's the enemy then. You understand what I'm saying? And only thing I did was made a video about how much mess they leave behind and how the trips are not worth it. They don't turn me into being heartless and someone that has something against people with disabilities and all types of things. All behind that video. I had a woman yesterday leave me a message, and all kind of gibberish. She's blind. The few people that left me messages, they've been blind folks. She threatened me yesterday, told me, said, oh, somebody like you, I done reported plenty of people like you. And you try that with me, buddy, and I'll report you. You understand what I'm saying? And so she has some videos on her page where she's supposed to be a comedian. So I looked at her page, and then she had some up in a comedy club somewhere. The jokes so dry that I had to get a glass of water and drink the water listening to some of them jokes. I said, damn, so okay. I sent her a message back. I said, I'm sorry if I offended you. But that video is not attacking people with disabilities or anything. I'm just speaking from a driver's perspective. I had a couple of other people that chimed in on that comment that were drivers that told her she's acting like that because she not an Uber or a Lyft driver. If she was an Uber or a Lyft driver, nowhere in the world she would be sending those messages. But because she's a person with a disability and she has a service animal, the moment you make a comment or the moment that you say something that they may seem is out of context or a shot against their having a service animal, they're going to attack you just like the LGBT community. Whatever the alphabet is, they're going to attack. They're going to attack. That you can't say nothing to they're one of them. You better not say nothing to that one of them. You better not. You better not say nothing to that one, or you better not to stop that one from going to the bathroom. If you a security guard and you see a male go to the bathroom, and you better not say nothing because they identify as trans. You better not say nothing. They'll have the news and everything up there. You understand what I'm saying? So same thing with these people. Same thing with these people with these service animals. You say something to them, oh man, you're against everybody with a disability. So you know what I'm saying? I tried my best to clarify, and I left a few messages trying to sympathize and explain to them that I didn't mean any harm, but they're still attacking me. The lady told me, she said that wasn't a clarification video. That was just the same. You said most of the same thing in this video you said in that video because I'm not going to change it. Because I said what I said, but I made it clear that I don't have anything against anyone with a disability or anybody who serves animal. As policy states, a driver has the right to take any trip that they want to take and refuse any trip that they don't want to take. So Lyft's policy contradicts itself. Okay? Because if you drive on the Lyft platform and you're scared of dogs, you're allergic to dogs. Now, they say that you can't refuse a person with a service animal a ride because you're allergic to dogs or you're scared of dogs. That's grounds for getting you deactivated from the account, right? But if you pull up in the neighborhood and there's somebody standing there with a dog and you have allergies towards dogs that could cause you to have an accident because you may be sneezing so much or your eyes might get to running. People have all types of weird allergies to dog hair and animals and things of that nature. They can't help it. So if you're a driver on the Lyft platform, you're telling me if I know I'm going to get sick and I could cause an accident driving, I can't keep going if I see a service animal? I ain't make no contact with the person. So I didn't refuse them. I kept going. That's your vehicle. That's the vehicle that you're paying for every week. How the hell are they going to tell you what you can and can't do? So, I stopped responding to the messages that, they can send whatever they can send all the messages they want to send. But when I get tired of them and they say the wrong thing, I'm going to address them. Within reason. Because then they're going to report to YouTube that I said something to them out of context. I'm not going to do that. Because one of them done already sent the video to Lyft, and Lyft sent me a email, and I gave them a piece of my mind. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, I did. They can't take my damn freedom of speech away. I'm not playing in the NFL. They take their freedom of speech away in the NFL. They better not say nothing wrong. Or do anything that they feel like is detriment to that seal. You see what they did to uh uh what the boy name with the Kaepernick, ostracized him from the league. Top tier quarterback. Because he took a knee in solidarity. Whole career down the drain. You know what I'm saying? Good thing he made good investments. So, you know what I'm saying? Good thing that he has a partnership with other corporations and things. He's all right. But this NFL is terrible. This driving on the Lyft platform ain't the NFL. When you sign up to be a Lyft driver, they have rules and regulations that you had to abide by. They can't tell me what to say out of my mouth. If performance within their platform states that I ain't never refused a person a ride with service animal, don't contact me about no video that you've seen that's going on with outside of driving on the Lyft platform. You know, you can't tell me what to say out my mouth. That's freedom of speech. You trying to take my freedom of speech away. The hell they do. I ain't signed no contract for no $1 million. We struggling out these drivers. You'll try to take my speech away from freedom of speech away from me because I'm telling people that don't want to pick up service animal a good way not to pick them up. Like they talk, see, they thought they were talking to, when they send the message to me, they thought they were talking to a dummy. Okay. I sliced the bread for them and I put the meat on it for them. They got their own choice of dressing, but if they fuck with me, I put that mayonnaise on there for the ass too. Yeah. Yes, I will. They're not gonna tear me up. Well, we want to schedule a call with you about some statements in your video. Because it goes against the policy. This, that, and the third. I said, man, woman, y'all ain't gonna tell me what to say out my mouth. This don't have nothing to do with the performance and the 5-star rating that I got on that platform. I done did more rides in the time I've been driving in than people done did in 5 years. You gonna tell me and not paid for it. And don't get paid for, and you telling me what I can say because I'm trying to help people to understand this is what you're going to go through. This is how you can prevent that. Oh, look, I lost their mind. I go in front of the board. They can send me a ticket, a plane ticket. I put on a suit and go in front of the board, and I tell them the same thing. Y'all fucking with the right one. I'm college educated. I got some for your ass. Don't you take these tattoos and just pieces of jewelry that I have up in my mouth and things and think that I'm just a street dude. Yeah. I've been around the block a few times. I know some shit. And the good part about it is I'm willing to help. You know what I'm saying? This YouTube channel right here, I ain't doing shit. It's moving slow as hell. I done did all of the tweaking and things that I could do on the budget that I have. So it's a waiting process. I just got to keep putting the content out there to the good people. I can't believe I've been on here. So I'm on here almost 30 minutes. I ain't got one person yet in the live. Not one. But I'm still going to entertain. Because it got to go out there anyway. Some of my good people, some of my good people to be in here in a few minutes. I definitely got faith that some of my good people to be in here. Yes, they will. Yeah, out there, some of them I'm still driving, and some of them probably ain't got work yet. But I entertain the live, talk about some anything, till somebody get in there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to address that issue about that situation with them people, and what I'm saying, as a Lyft driver, man, it's rough. You know, you got a lot of people talking about, wait, if it's that bad, why don't you quit? Why don't you mind your damn business? They tell you that them goddamn cakes that you eating, uh, if it's not good for your health, you keep gaining 300 and 400 pounds, but you keep cramming the bitches in your mouth. They tell you smoking marijuana ain't good for you, but every time you turn around, you're stopping at the store, pulling on one of them crazy cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? They say drinking ain't good, but every time you turn around, what you got something in your mouth? Some drinking something. So, don't worry about why nobody's still driving. People out there that's driving, they're driving for NOW now. What little bit they can get now. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that they can't complain about the bullshit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be stepping and fetching and shut up and don't say nothing. It's obvious that it ain't nothing nobody can say due to the fact how the money that they got coming in is manipulating the media. All the millions of people, all them hundreds of, excuse me, all them hundreds of thousands of drivers that have been in different places protesting over the last 6 or 7 months, 8 months, barely got media coverage. The only way them folks could get media coverage is they had to go to the airports and cause chaos at the airports in order for the news to come out there. If they could have been anywhere else, they got to go to the airport or somewhere, stop traveling. In New York City, they stopped in the middle of the highway, jammed up the traffic. So the news can come and figure out what's all this that's going on. Lyft driver protest. They get them people raid them and they turned right around and took it back from them, the drivers. Did the same thing there. That was it Minneapolis, somewhere in there. They managed to vetoed the bill. The people had a raise, vetoed the bill. Because Lyft and Uber talked about they were gonna pull out of the state. Who gives a fuck? It's a lot of people out there that's driving that have negative things to say about people that complain about driving on the Lyft platform. But the one thing that I can't seem to understand is how the fuck you gonna talk about what another man is doing? If you're in a honey hole and you're making some good change, worry about that. Don't try to down talk nobody else because you don't know what's going on with them people. So you know what it feels like to drive 10 to 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, and barely recuperate your gas money. The goddamn algorithm is being manipulated so bad over there in Lyft. It's a shame. I've heard from a few people that Uber does pretty decent with the people, but that I've also heard from just as many that Uber got this shit with them too in certain ways. But when you're in that Lyft Express program, the moment that you sign that kiosk at the Hertz location and they give you the keys to that car, you done dug 10 feet of dirt out the ground just that fast. Automatically, there's 10 feet of dirt piled up behind you. Your legs, your goddamn feet is in 10 feet, so you standing in 10 feet deep hole. Now, and don't be some of y'all that's gonna, hey, good evening, Miss Patterson. How you doing? It's one of my good friends. She always comes and checks out my live. And she ain't even a driver. I think that's what she told me. Are you a driver, Miss Patterson? Oh, you're cooking dinner, huh? Okay then. But are you no driver? Okay. She must like me. I think you're crutching on me. Oh yeah, they are abusive to us, you know what I'm saying? You know if you okay. Oh, where you I think you told me last week, but where are you? What city and state are you out of? I hope it ain't too far because I don't have no money to catch a plane. You know what I'm saying? And trains is out the question too. So where are you? What state are you in? City. So, I mean, come and check my lives out all the time. I ain't even a driver. That's the support I'm talking about. Oh, you up in Chester, Virginia? Ooh, wait. What? In Chester? I got a good friend of mine out of Virginia supporting me. Out of Chester, Virginia. Yes, Lord. Yes. We're going to have to figure out this conversation uh, later on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So how's everything going tonight? Okay. You must be. I haven't had nobody crushed on me like this in a while. I don't have no haircut or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I am really a sharp dude. But since I've been making these videos, you know what I'm saying? I'm a barber, he on a hiatus. I don't know what's going on with him. But people have personal lives and things be going on with them, you know. So yeah. But I see I got somebody else in here too. Get me something to drink there, a little parch. Yeah, also. Yeah, man, but hey, I got two people in here, and I got to talk to y'all just like I got 100. Ain't nobody said it was gonna be easy, but I'm doing everything I can to get this channel where I needed to be at. I'm gonna carry this shit somewhere. Yeah, so as a Lyft driver, like you're an entrepreneur. I mean, don't just discredit yourself because you're driving on an app making people, money. This business model is to take cheap labor from humans and turn it into millions for the corporations. Cheap labor for humans to trick humans into that's right, trick with the marketing schemes to trick humans into working for cheap labor, paying for cheap labor. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. Cheap labor making them millions. Drivers ain't making no money. It's some that's making some money, but they in honey holes. And I respect that, you know what I'm saying? I definitely respect that. But that damn computer algorithm ain't paying everybody that money like that. The bonuses ain't good. So yeah, you know what I mean? But I got to keep going. Y'all probably wondering what this is I'm looking at. I'm looking at the football game. You know, this is this is this is my thing. But my focus is here. You know, this was, you know, football was once upon a time. Well, once upon a time, you know, long time ago, it was something that I loved to do. You know what I'm saying? Another story for another day. Maybe. But yes. You know, as if you people that join the Lyft Express program, a lot of y'all, you know, you join it because it's a quick way for you to get, you know, it's a quick way for you to get into a vehicle until you can either get your vehicle fixed or figure things out. And I don't knock you for doing that, you know, because you got to keep on rolling. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you do, do your best, do the best that you can and get out of the Lyft Express program. The Lyft Express program, in the end, they win. Um, it may seem like it's gonna be good for a bit, you know what I'm saying? But then it's gonna even out. The bonus is gonna go away. The algorithm gonna slow down. It's gonna become harder each week to make the payment. It's gonna take more days during the week to make the payment. The days that you try to recuperate your gas money back after the payment is made, it's going to be difficult. You know, now if you're in different places like honey holes where the money is just constantly um pouring in, like big cities, big locations, states, you could do pretty well in the Lyft Express program. But they're gonna minimize, like probably they're gonna knock your cause see, in a bigger city, bigger state, the insurance risk is a lot higher. They're going to really diminish the cents per mile in the Lyft Express program in areas where it's bigger cities and bigger states because the insurance, the accident risk is a lot higher. You know, the wear and tear on the vehicles are going to be a lot higher because it's bigger places to go. So you're going to have to drive like a summer bitch to make some money. You know, the Lyft Express program may work for some people. You know, but God, Jesus, I just don't see it. And it's just not cool, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, so I got one person in here, I'm cool with that. As I stated, ain't nobody said it was gonna be easy. Yeah. Try to get some people to come on in here. Oh, okay, Miss Patterson. Technically, you are two. Okay, your son in the kitchen with you. Okay, that is pretty good. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Okay, I appreciate that, Miss Patterson. I definitely appreciate that. So yeah, but yeah, you know, excuse me, people. Yeah, when if you're a driver on the lift platform, find something else to do. Find a hobby. Find if you can muster out some money, get you some products. Go in your garage, pull out some old clothes that you don't want no more. Just stop. Put pull out your old clothes, some old clothes. Pull out some old clothes that you may want to sell or something like that. Get good at selling stuff on eBay, Pinterest, and what is it? Etsy. Get good selling stuff on those. Man, reselling things out is that's a good income. Reselling, you can really get by uh, selling things. As a Lyft driver, if you're in a bad area, it depresses you because you go out there and you drive and you got to deal with so much backlash from the customers and you're not making any money. We do know that dealing with the public is dealing with the public is what you sign up for. Um it's just so many phases of dealing with the public. You know, as I stated before, if you got a weak stomach, you can't be a Lyft driver. You're not gonna be able to do it. Anybody with a weak stomach, anybody with attitude problems, any people that don't know how to let things go, a person that will let one customer upset them and ruin their whole day, it's not gonna work for you. You know, it's not gonna work for you because people gonna get in. People that got those weak stomachs, my God, I'm telling what you may run into. People throw up in your vehicle. Um, Sometimes somebody may have a bowel movement because they can't hold it. Oh, anything could go wrong. These are actually things that can go wrong. And you literally have to prepare yourself for these types of things because they can go wrong. Um, and you just have to be prepared for it. I try to inform you all on just about anything that you're going to deal with that's going to be detriment to you driving. If you don't know, you're not going to know how to approach it. Here on my channel, at Rideshare Realtalk, I'm gonna do my best with what little subscribers I have and what few people that may come in my live on the information that I have. I'm gonna push it out there to whoever. Like right now, I'm talking to the live and ain't a soul in here, but I gotta do that, and that is to keep going. I gotta keep going. You know, ain't nobody said we're gonna be easy. So I want to talk about some entertainment. We can step off topic over here. We ain't got to just talk about Lyft and all the bullshit they do. Everybody is aware of that. I want to talk about your boy Steve Harvey. Now, I'm going to take a different approach than what everybody else has, than the approach that everybody else has been taking. Because don't nobody actually know the truth about what happened in that situation. If it actually happened. But nobody really knows the truth. Steve Harvey, his wife Marjorie, and Big Boom. And any people around them that they shared it with, if it actually happened. But because it was the trend in the algorithm on YouTube, everybody jumped on it. Oh man, you see people talking about it, and that's their right. Jump in on it. Jump in on it. Add Steve Harvey in the title. Do whatever. If it'll get you some views and get you some likes, kudos to you. But I'm going to take a different approach. This is probably why my channel is floored in a damn Afghanistan turtle. For one, Steve Harvey is a multimillionaire. Okay? This is elevating his brand. Marjorie, for whatever reason, she has some type of a checkered past. Because all her dirt is unfolding. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think that Steve Harvey would have married this woman had he would have known all of the stuff that's coming out about this woman right now? About this so-called messing with the two husbands, which I found out possibly that's not true. Because Jim Townsend said that dude was not his cousin. Now, if it was another set of cousins, then I don't know about that. But I will say this. This situation with her and Big Boom, it's somebody out to try to hurt Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey done a whole lot of foul stuff to a lot of people. I don't know if it's true, but everybody ain't lying. He did Bernie Mac bad. Got on TV and cried like him and Bernie was the best of friends. So many comedians tell a different story. If you and Bernie Mac was so good, why all these people saying these things? They had to get that stuff from somewhere. Everybody ain't lying. Now, as far as this Big Boom and Steve Harvey's wife, I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm speaking on it because I'm taking a different approach because I'm trying to understand. Why is it that this of all things have hit the internet? To me, I feel like it's got something to do with another motive. Now, Big Boom supposedly released books before. A couple of books. He's an author, whatever. Supposedly he done released a couple of books. I don't know what happened with Steve Harvey and Big Boom, if anything did happen, but let's I'm gonna walk past all of the Big Boom sleeping with the wife, and I'm gonna go to the root of the problem. Only thing I can think of, Steve Harvey ain't pay that man the money that he was deserving. That man been with Steve Harvey a long time. If Steve getting all these big lump sums of money, Steve's supposed to look out for that man. If I'm using this as I'm thinking that if Big Boom is writing a book and using this leaked information to hit the airways to grab attention for that book, so when he do come out and speak, that book will sell out like that, then it's your fault, Steve Harvey. But I truly believe that this is a plot. I don't know if him and Marjorie slept together. It could be a lie planted by somebody. But whatever it is, Big Boom ain't came out and said nothing yet. Father, I know. Big Boom ain't came out and said nothing yet. Marjorie released some stuff on the internet or something about some scriptures or something that said, with all of the stuff that they got going on, you got so many people twisting the narrative, and so many people dislike Steve Harvey. You heard people say getting what he put out. That comes with millions of dollars. You ain't gonna just live on. You're in the public's eye. You done multiple people wrong. You know what you done. And I'm pretty sure you've done a lot of good for people too. People don't care nothing about the good that you've done. If they get some dirt on you and get some clicks and some likes off your ass in this era that we in now, oh man, your ass in the world of trouble. You don't give a damn if you gave 10 million turkeys to a village in Sudan. They're going to talk about your ass just because it's going to benefit them. I really don't like to talk about other people's business because don't nobody know what's going on in that situation but Steve Harvey, Marjorie, and Big Boom. If it is even a situation. But as I stated on my channel, some of my video, YouTube's a goddamn snake pit. YouTube is a goddamn snake pit. Man, you got more dudes gossiping about men than a little bit on YouTube. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. They got this shit called Clubhouse. And there was some shit that was created. I don't know. The nigga Whack 100 got his hand in it. To me, he's a character. I don't know too many dudes of his age that carry on the way that he does. I get it. He got a couple M's too. He been put in a good position. And I commend you for that. You know what I'm saying? But I just ain't never seen no dudes carry on. Like that's technically Clubhouse is some form of a conference call system that done been turned around into being able to get a group of beings on call, a group of people on calls to talk about everybody. Oh, You got on Clubhouse, you got the biggest gangsters. Everybody on Clubhouse is the most killer thing. But let me clarify this shit. This bullshit that's being agitated between niggas from California and niggas from New York City. All this old bullshit about where gangs this and gangs no that shit don't belong in New York. This that nigga shit. Niggas can do whatever they want to do wherever they are. You know what I'm saying? That's all that you got. Oh, we got the paperwork. He told this and he told that. Man, it's a bunch of bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be to join in on one of them calls. I just can't see it. I just can't believe it. And look, why not sit back doing what he do best? Agitate some shit. He's just playing his cards right. Just playing them like a motherfucker. Because he knows that as long as he says shit and keep shit stirred up, his name is going to stay in the YouTube algorithm. Shit, he going to surpass Game and Ray J and Money. If he probably ain't already with all this shit he got going on. You know, I look up and at one time if somebody done put a video out there when his ass up in the air. I said, damn, bro, what done happened on that end? Yeah, I know he probably got caught one of them girls and took pictures of them or something like that, you know, and so but and then they had him and Charleston White have some words and yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's got a whole bunch of stuff going on with him. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I don't get mixed up in that shit. Nigga can say whatever he wants to say about me. Say it to my face. I ain't violent. I'm humbled. You know, I don't try to be the baddest gangster. This that man, that shit whacker than a motherfucker. They got the niggas in New York City. Them niggas is tougher than a motherfucker. Shit, I like them niggas, them rappers in New York City, and the niggas that hang with them. Them niggas, they super tough. They so tough, like don't nobody's this but them. Down here where I live at, and this is on everything. From the time I was a young man, out there in the streets in the city I'm from, in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Little small town here in Virginia. Them dudes from New York City, it's a major college, is a historically black college in the city that I grew up in. Them dudes from New York City used to come here, you know, with the pumping the chest and with all of that gibberish. Cause see, the town I'm from, if drugs was real bad in it one time, and very bad. Money was everywhere. Yeah. And New York guys, they come in and bringing it, come down with their homeboys in school, so they come down here try to sell the drugs for more money and everything. And there should be a whole lot of them from New York City running out through the city. And they come in with that bullshit, that New York shit of arrogance, man. And I done seen plenty of them get their shit punched clean in. Clean in. And that's none but that ain't no lie. And when I got myself in trouble, right out of high school, and had to do some time, was down at the jail with a whole bunch of them. With a whole bunch of them from all parts of New York. And our jail in the city that I'm from, the jail was just like Alcatraz. You don't get no outside time. You locked up 24. You're in a cage with so many men in one cell block. Cell block for the whole 7 people because it's 7 cells, and then you got 25 people in there. People sleeping all on the ground, everywhere. Them guys from New York City used to come and get locked up and come down there, man, and then come up in that jail, man. And them dudes used to, them guys from the down in Virginia will beat your ass, tear your ass all to pieces. And you know what I'm saying? They tear your ass up, but shoot you too. But when you when you in that jail, and you, yeah, you got to be a man. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. That is real. But yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody, I don't understand. I know everybody can't get along. But God damn, man. I know everybody can't get along, but damn. The internet is terrible. So I'm just trying to do my part. I can't believe my live been on this long. I ain't got not one person in this live. I got one in the live, but I don't understand it. What up with your 504? All right, nigga. Got my good partner 504 about all leans up in here with me tonight. I appreciate it, baby. Man, I'm feeling lonely. I've been here talking for an hour. I had one or two people come in here. How you doing tonight, 504? Oh, man, I'm just chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get this live to going. You know, trying to get some people to come in this live. I'm going to have to figure out a way to promote these lives to try to get a few people to come in, you know. This is my 4th live, you know what I'm saying? And I know people busy. You know, I got over 500 subscribers, and I sent out the notification. So, you know, I'm learning. But you mean, shit, I got to entertain who here? You driving tonight, 504? What's going on down in that French Quarters down there? I know that's where you be getting your bread at. My good partner, 504. Damn right. Make me feel like I'm doing something now. Because at first I'm like, damn, did I set the live up right? Or what? But you know, my good partner 504, he come up in there on me. You know, so I appreciate that, man. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, but I gotta entertain who here. Okay. Yeah, we got Golf Brook. Oh man. And a Southern Decadence. Oh man. Man, you got probably, man, I know you probably full up down there. How long you been driving there? You just coming out? Yeah, I was just, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up, you know what I'm saying, talking about a few different things. Okay, still relaxing. That's what's up. Yeah. Shit, about time one of them concerts out, man, gonna be money everywhere. But I'm pretty sure money everywhere down in that French Quarters anyway. So, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that money is everywhere. Oh yeah. Okay, she can come in. She can come in. No, she's not bothering me. No, she's not gonna be on camera.
I'll tell her she can say hey.
All right. But what you down there doing?
cooking.
This my honey, y'all.
I'm down there cooking.
Okay.
Chris is making guac and I'm cooking.
All right. But yeah, that's my gut too. You still relax, no 504. That's what up with you, man. That's what's up with you. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get things to popping. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get things to rolling, baby. Yeah. So so what time you gonna start tonight? We say on so Monday I canceled a trip and the lady can't come run up to the truck yelling my name. Her name was Angela, and come to find out it was Angela Brooks. Who is that? Angela Brooks. And Angel Brooks. Angel Brooks. Angel Brooks. I'm trying to think. Oh, you talking about the movie with Alan Payne in it, Blue Hill Avenue? Was she mad with you? Oh, yeah. I know who you talking about now. So look, let me ask you a question. Yes. I know that lady. I know that lady. Hey, when did you pick her up or you just kept on going? Well, she took too long to come outside and you had to pull off. Give a damn who she is. Okay. That what's up, man. That's what's up. Did you get an autograph or anything from her? Do she live out in New Orleans? That's cool, man. See, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you who I picked up one morning. So I get a call, I go in there, go to pick up. I look up, I see this little dude come walking to the car. So I said, wait a minute, I know damn well. Because I'm 50 and a half, right? So I come from the era where the good rap music and shit was. You know what I'm saying? I kept looking at the dude. I said, I know this little motherfucker from somewhere. Walked up and he walked up to the car and got in the car and hey, what's up? How you doing? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing just fine. Yeah. So so I said, I looked out and it's the one of the kid in play, the dark skinned one. Play. And he got up in the car. I said, wait a minute, bro. I said, now, I said, now I come from the era where you was doing your thing. And he's yeah. I'm glad somebody recognized me because these young ones don't. I said, yeah, well, I recognize you. You know what I'm saying? I said, I recognize you. I took a picture with him and everything. Man, we had a good conversation. I drove him to the airport and went to pick up a rental car. They had a good conversation. And but I couldn't seem to understand. What I couldn't understand was I picked him up at these apartments. It's apartment complex. So I know he said that he's a professor. And he was doing a little work at the Virginia State University. You know what I'm saying? And so I said, damn, that's my alma mater. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, he was over there, and he was working on a documentary and whatnot. But old play cool is on what, man. Told me, said he was married, his first wife. He got if I'm not mistaken, I think he told me that he got a daughter, but his first wife is the broad from Coming to America, Sherry McDowell. And I was like, what? I was like, you was married to Sherry McDowell. Yeah, he said they was married and everything, and for some years and divorced. You know, man, dude laid back, man, he still look the same, just got a little gray, that's all. Still look the same, you know what I'm saying? I'm dead serious, bro, on everything. I'm dead serious. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I ain't gonna I ain't got no reason to tell no lie. You know what I'm saying? Man, we had a good conversation. And I guess he felt like he had explained to me why he was in that particular apartment complex. But he was talking about, yeah, I ain't like everybody else, and I don't show everything I got. You know what I'm saying? I got luxury cars, and I got that. I know he making money. You know what I'm saying? Because he told me, say he helped produce House Party, the new House Party movie that just came out. It was a House Party movie that just came out. Oh God, hold on, sweetness. Oh my goodness, hold on, y'all, hold on. Damn it. Plug this up. There go computer going dead.
Sorry, what?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you like that. I thought you were still out there. My bad.
No, you're good.
The computer was going dead. I started panicking. I was like, oh my God. Thank you, baby. I got it. I appreciate it, okay?
We heard you.
Now I'm not gonna bother you no more, okay? Yeah, so excuse me, 504. Yeah. Yeah, man, but he was cool. He cool guy, man, you know what I'm saying? And everything. He was, we had a good conversation. He had a lot of bad things to say about Jay-Z. I don't understand why everybody got so much bad. It's two people that I don't understand why everybody got so much bad stuff. Jay-Z and Master P. And you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand it, man. We got so when he was talking, he had a whole bunch of bad stuff said about Master P. I mean, I'm not Master P. He had a lot of bad stuff said about Jay-Z. He made some derogatory statements about Jay-Z. So, I don't know Jay-Z like that. You know what I'm saying? When people got millions of dollars, everybody, wants to talk bad about you. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hell, once I get them millions, they may have something to say about me, but I'm going to give them something to talk about. That's what I'm going to do. I ain't got millions of dollars now and then always been a gator wearing mother. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn right. I'm going to keep my feet in some of the finest. Yeah. Who you talking about, Master P or Jay-Z? P, man, P, P. Oh, Jay-Z. Yeah, Jay-Z, man. I don't know. The only thing I disagree with that Jay-Z done was when he stepped in and got involved with the Colin Kaepernick thing. That was he should have just stayed out of it. And he made the situation worse. But he done that so that he could be in line to buy a team, to be part owner of a team. So, Jay-Z, that's the only thing I didn't like. But as far as, like, I don't know the nigga personally, but there's a lot of people that, man, when them dudes is climbing the charts, look at Steve Harvey. Look at Steve Harvey. Look how messy that, man, come on, bro. You a player as Steve Harvey should be in his 70s. No way in the hell should none of this be going on. It don't. But he get what he put out. This is some of the bullshit, the shit that he's getting is shit that he done did previously. He mistreated a couple of wives and things. They said it out there on my phone, internet. You know what I'm saying? And he mistreating his wives, and you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know how true this is about this situation with this woman cheating on him with the bodyguard and all this. I don't know if that's true. Everybody on the internet seem to know more about it than the people that do it. But Steve Harvey, a dirty dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so many look, it's a comedian on the internet named Bruh Man. Bruh Man used to be on Martin, right? From the 5th floor, right? And Bruh Man did an interview and he was shedding tears about Bernie Mac, how they worked him so bad. Bernie Mac was up under Steve Harvey's company, entertainment company or something. Yeah, Reginald Ballard, yeah. And he didn't particularly say that Steve worked that man down the mile going south, but the tears in that man's eyes, man, because he loved Bernie, because Bernie taught him all. Now, it's a couple of dudes out there that said Cat Williams put his ass on blast. Cat Williams said he tried to act like that he was friends with Bernie Mac and worked him like a dog. You understand what I'm saying? There's a couple of others. I think Dave Chappelle said something. Chris Rock's brother said the same. Some of them said similar stuff, man. But then the situation with he was on Bernie Mac's show, but Bernie Mac was working under Steve Harvey's entertainment company. I think a few of them was under Steve Harvey's entertainment company at one time. If I'm not mistaken, I think Sid, D.L. Hughes, and quite a few of them was under Bernie Mac. Oh, the comedian named Pierre, the light-skinned dude, said that Steve Harvey did a lot of foul stuff to Bernie Mac. It was somebody else on there that said that Steve Harvey, when the people used to contact the company to get Bernie Mac to be in certain movies, Steve Harvey said, "No, you don't want him. He drank, do something. He not on time. He drank. He all over the place. I take the part." He did. Because you ain't going to tell me right now that Bernie Mac wouldn't be in this position. You ain't going to tell me. Bernie Mac was, to me, Bernie Mac funnier than the nigga. I mean, to me, Steve Harvey, he okay, but one thing I see, because I'm a dude that like to dress. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get now, them Steve Harvey suits, that shit that they had in the store, that shit was whack as a motherfucker. But let me tell you, the clothes that motherfucker be wearing, that motherfucker is a dressing motherfucker. Now, I don't agree with a lot of them skinny leg paints that when I get it, that them new suits that they got out now, it's the European style, the more slimmer fit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bernie was the king of comedy. You know what I'm saying? They was all right. Yeah, you're right. Bernie was the one. Bernie was the one that everybody wanted to see. He shut it down. You are absolutely right. But Steve Harvey, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this, man, come on, man. This man, if he ain't 70, he almost 70. There's no way all this supposed to be going on in his life. I don't give a fuck if it is rumors. And you know they're going to say, oh, man, well, you know he got millions of dollars and the people making up rumors about him and this, that, that. Bro, let me tell you something. It's a whole lot of niggas out there with millions of dollars. You don't hear nobody making up no rumors about Samuel Jackson. You don't hear nobody making up no rumors like that about Spike Lee. You don't hear nobody making up the rumors about. Well, that shit with your boy Will Smith, him and his wife all over the place too. You know, Denzel, and they say some shit about Denzel. Denzel, but it's held to a minimum. See, Morgan Freeman, they say something about him. That's that shit. He put it on. He said, "You fuck with my name, I'm gonna sue you." That's what he does. See, Morgan Freeman don't play with him. You know what I'm saying? Morgan Freeman don't play with their ass. But I see. Hey, look, I see it. This dude down in are you from New Orleans 504? I see it's a boy on the internet. Okay, so you know my boy then. OG Giggly. The boy just come out of prison and claim he snitched. Probably Birdman brother. But you know, he snitched on told on some dead people or something. Turn Gangster Will. That's the name. I be looking at some of his videos. Gangster. That's my man. Look, man, I fuck with that Orleans flow. That New Orleans, man, it's so laid back like the streets of New Orleans. Them motherfuckers is real. See what I'm saying? Where I used to run the street at in my time in Richmond, Virginia, man, Richmond is real, just like Orleans. You understand what I'm saying? And the little town that I'm from, that I was born and raised in, was a little town called Petersburg, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? There was some steppers down there too. It's a smaller place than New Orleans. Both of them are smaller places than New Orleans, but I see old Terrence Gangster Will. He come out. He ain't pressed about Birdman doing nothing for him. That man came home, got on the internet, YouTube, and took it by storm. And making plenty of money. I don't care what they say. The man stayed locked up 20-some years. Whole time he was locked up, they were shouting him out and saw. Yeah, the nigga gangster, this, that. Soon as the nigga make a move and make a play to come home, he put on some dead people and everything. Oh man, that's against the code and this, that, and the third. And I know that nigga did shit for Birdman, all of them, that they pulled to bypass all that. And then all them niggas, the hot boys and this, that, and the third, the original hot boys, the ones with he was one of them. He tell all the stories, you know what I'm saying? Do you know the boy OG Booby Black? Do you know them guys personally, or you grew up in the neighborhood with them? I met it's a dude that used to rap with Master P. Okay. So I can't think of what their rapper name. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, man. Hey, but it was so much, bro. How are you as 504? Your late 40s and 50s? Look, I know it, man. It was it's money that. Okay. Hey. It's like everybody down there, man, got the utmost personality. You know what I'm saying? I like the boy Skip and Wacko. There was some rapping some of the bitches. Okay. I like and I fuck with BG hard the long way. That's my dude. I like BG. I like what he stand for. It's one of them hot boys that I don't really feel like that, but I don't know him, so a Turk, you know what I'm saying? Turk. But here's another one that came out here and did his thing, whatever, from being locked up. Mac, BG, and Slim, and Soldier Slim. Now, Mac, wait a minute, Mac, he got killed, right? Mac, BG, and Slim, Soldier Slim. Soldier Slim was a rapping mother. I'm telling you, boy. I met the dude. What's the dude that sing the song? What? His okay. You talking about the light skinned dude, right? I think he on YouTube telling some of the story. What up with your Rideshare? I mean, DJ 100. Okay, yeah, that's Mac. Okay. What's up? I'm glad you joined the live, man. What kind of question you got for me, man? Yeah, but my man, but BG and Soldier, some of them boys could get down. But that dude that I'm talking about, that's made that song, okay then, okay. What? Hey, 504. What's that dude name that made that song? What? Where? You know the song I'm talking about? Ooh, baby, won't you wobble with me? You know what I'm talking about, right? His nephew, or somebody in his family. I thought he said it was the dude. Say it was his nephew, but I met him playing football, and he was on the team. He was one of the players selected from the arena football team down there for the All-Star game. Wabbit, Fifth Ward Wabbit, that's his name. Yeah, but yeah, the dude I'm talking about looked just like him, but he tall and big. And I don't know if it's his nephew or he didn't say it was his brother. He might have said it was his uncle. That boy had some skill, man. He was younger than me. That boy had some skill. That boy, I think that boy was gonna make it to the league. That boy was an offensive lineman. That boy was terrible, man. That boy was a great big old long arm. That boy was tall. That boy was good, man. He was a good ball player. What going on with your DJ 100? You driving tonight? That's my good friend DJ 100 504. He out of California. He said he got to drive like a son of a bitch out there to make some money in the part that he in. You know what I'm saying? You know, I thought maybe everybody out California was getting that paper. But you know, that damn computer algorithm of Lyft and Uber, man, it drop spots all over the map. They should make them some bitches pay people a certain amount of money that don't get their chance to make good money. What kind of question you got for me, man? DJ 100? Yeah, but 504, let me tell you about this. So I left a video last week about Yeah, big as California is, but my boy said he be driving in 3 sections and don't make no money. You know what I'm saying? Well, he say make money, but you got to work like hell to get it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but it's a lot of guys out there that's making some major paper. Like them old dudes, that old nigga Ron and Speed, that nigga making about 2 to 2,500 a week. But he getting a lot of it in it's a lot of it in bonuses or whatever it is. But um, yeah, a lot of his money is coming in bonuses. But let me tell you, man. So I left that video about them service animals. Uh, try to teach the new and future lift drivers about the mess that the service animals, some of the service animals are gonna leave behind. And that the trips don't pay that much money to have to stop for 25 and 30 minutes to wipe the back seat out. And it was just man, let me tell you, them people, the service animal community, man, been at my head all week long. They jumped on my board. One of the ladies jumped on my board, DJ 100 yesterday. I seen the comment, DJ 100, when the lady jumped jumped on you, oh broad, she supposed to be a comedian, but she blind. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, she jumped all on me, man. Look, I did a clarification video because I wanted to let the people know. Damn, I left the video to make the people aware that don't know what they got to deal with. There's a lot of people that's allergic to dogs. A lot of people scared of dogs. Man, some of them serving animals, man, big as hell. It's like big huskies and shepherds. And I get it. One time, one lady had a damn Great Dane, and she had to tell me it was a baby. And I said, man, this ain't nothing but some bush. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, they jumped all on me, man. I tried to clarify the best I could. Oh man, that service animal community, they something else. The first thing they think, oh well, you attacking us, you're telling people not to pick us up, you're doing you're what they say, you're being biased towards us with a disability. Oh man, I tried my best to straighten that up, man, and they just jumping all on me. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna say nothing to them out the way because I know that they want to report me to YouTube. But one of them, the broad that attacked DJ 100, she took the video and sent it to Lip. Like I give a damn. And them motherfuckers had a nerve to send me a message. Man, did I give them a piece of my mind. I don't know fuck nothing about Lip. But these motherfuckers ain't gonna tell me what to say out my mouth. Man, they reach out to me about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with my driving performance on the platform. Not near time did they get a complaint about me not picking nobody up with a service animal. And this bouncer had a nerve to reach out to me, man. I gave him a piece of my mind. I sure did. They, like I'm in the NFL, they're gonna mute me. I can't say certain. Launch your mind. It's a free country. That's right. You said, damn right, I'm saying don't pick them up. They need an ambulance or a pet sign next to them to let us know they're handicapped or service animals when we picking them up. And this is what I'm saying. And see, you are a driver that have been through this. Let me tell you what I did, 504. I even invited them to come in the live so they can come talk to some other drivers and see that this just ain't me. Man, I got some people that leave comments on my videos, other drivers, they said the same thing. They were like, man, it's a waste of time. The apps don't tell you that you're going to pick up a person with a service animal. And they do that because they don't want the drivers to reject them. So I feel like they are being fucked up towards the drivers, because how they gonna tell you 1 minute that you can reject any ride that you want, that you don't want, but then suppress it against you that that's a service. There should be an icon on that map that when that trip come up, a dog is ticking. So if you don't want to take it, you can cancel it. But they don't do that. They don't do that because they know if they do that, they're going to see just how many people don't like to pick up service animals. Everybody got their reason. You know what I'm saying? But just because we express our dislike for, as a driver, for picking up service animals, the service community jump all on us. We report you, do everything. Now here it is, I'm making videos on YouTube. And the only thing I said that could have made anybody felt like I might have been being up towards them was I simply said that if you are a driver that don't want to pick up service animals because you're scared of them or you have some kind of an allergy or something, or if you don't want to take that trip because you don't want to waste 25 or 30 minutes of your time vacuuming the back seat and wiping the seats and stuff off for the next customer. Because you do know if you go pick up the next customer and you got all that hair on them seats and on that floor, them people gonna report you. Oh, the car wasn't clean. So you got to stop and vacuum it and wipe the seats. That's 25 to 30 minutes. So if you don't want to take that ride, I told the people, said, look, when you pull up in the neighborhood, if you see somebody standing there with a service dog, keep going. The only way you can refuse that person a ride for that trip is you got to pull up and say, yes, ma'am, I don't ride service animals. They got an email that they send out all the time telling you, hey, you're supposed to pick up people with service animals. You cannot refuse a person to ride with a service animal or you will be deactivated. My thing is, if you don't make no contact with them, you ain't refusing them. How can you refuse them if you see them with the service dog standing out there and you go past them? Get out the neighborhood and cancel the trip. So how in the hell is it that you refused them? Only thing you did was kept on going. As a Lyft driver or Uber driver, you have the right as a driver, which is one of the only rights that we do have, is to cancel any trip you don't want. You got people scared of dogs. If they freak out while driving, that's right. And you got people that got allergies that may get to sneezing and may wreck the car. What about that? And this is what I be trying to, and I've tried to explain to the service animal people. Man, when I did the clarification video, I said, look, I started the video up. I said, look, I want to start the video by saying that if I offended anyone in my last video, I apologize sincerely from my heart. And I explained to them that I don't have nothing against service animals. I don't have nothing against people with disability that need service animals. And I don't have nothing against none of that. As a driver, I'm speaking about trip and the profitability of the trip. That's not worth it. To have to vacuum, to stop and vacuum and clean up after making $5 to $6 off of taking a person with a service animal somewhere. Lyft takes and Uber takes all of the money. So if the insurance company is paying them $25 for they ride that service animal in the car, They're only paying the driver less than $7. They're keeping the rest of it. Uber and Lyft do the same shit. So when if the driver was getting that $25 for that 5 or 6 or 7 miles, yeah, nigga may pull over and vacuum, right? The seat's already fed, and won't feel bad about it. But they ain't gonna do that because they're gonna defeat the purpose. Then I had the lady tell me, she said, and that right, they can't charge us more money, and they can't refuse us a ride, and even if they're scared of dogs or they're allergic, you need to study the law. I told the woman, I said, no, I don't need to study the law because about no service animal, I don't need to study the law because if I don't want to pick you up, I'm gonna keep on going. Plain simple as that. I done read up on service animals, and they cannot make you do something you don't want to do. Fuck, they threaten somebody with deactivating them. Man, fuck, I'll sue the son of bitches like a motherfucker. I done did research on that too. The motherfuckers don't come to court. Every time they get a suit, they don't come to court and they selling it out of court. Fuck, they talking to me about something that ain't even send me a message about something that ain't got nothing to do with my performance on the platform. Because they let a customer that seen the video, they got in their feelings, report me, and report me, and now all of a sudden they want to hold a conversation. I told them, hell no, I ain't got nothing to talk to you about. If you ain't talking to me about my pristine account, 5 stars, over 5,500 rides, and over almost near 2 years, and you ain't seen a complaint on my account, don't reach out to me for nothing. This free speech. I can say what I want to say. Damn, people kill me, man. It's just like the damn LGBT community. You say something wrong, or they take a statement that you say out of context. Oh, man. And then next thing you know, they're going to ostracize you from society. Oh, yeah, well, we got to get rid of him. We don't want him around and this, that, and the third. They want to play the victim. Man, these people with these service animals. Listen, I don't have nothing against service animal or people with disability with service animals. But you're not going to take and make me out to be fucked up because I don't want to pick you some of the bitches up because I don't want to vacuum behind you for a $6 trip. I had a guy left a comment, one of the drivers, one of my driver partners, that leave message comments on my videos, and yeah, they say all that because they're not a Lyft or Uber driver. But if there was a Lyft or Uber driver, then they'll see what you mean. Think somebody gonna kiss? I ain't kissing no. Look, like I said, I don't have no disrespect for them. Listen, all of the customers got more rights than the drivers. The drivers don't have no rights. The drivers don't have no say-so on no platform. Bruh, it's hundreds of thousands of drivers in different states all the time protesting and striking. They all saying the same shit that I'm saying out my mouth. And everybody else that got gripes with Lyft and Uber about the mistreatment that they're going through and all that shit like that. Man, let me tell you something. They always got everybody got more rights. The customer period got more rights than the driver. And the LGBT community, and I know you done been through this. You ever picked any of them motherfuckers up and they got attitudes? They get in the car with attitude. You turn around, speak to them, how you doing? They plop down in the seat. Hello. I'm like, damn, what get up in here, you can get in another one. If you want to get, you can call you another ride. If you could get up in here like that, back to them young ones. Hey, you open the door, they open the door, you get in the country, hey, how you doing? Hello. Sit down in the car like that. Go to looking at the phone. I don't care nothing what you can choose to. You can choose, yes, our own black people. They're the ones that got all of the attitude with it. You don't see too many white people from the LGBT community with all that stuff. You don't see, I mean, now they don't want to be discriminated against and all that stuff. Yeah, I understand that, but you don't see them cutting out like that. Drivers got to go through pure hell out there. You don't know who you picking up from ride to ride. That computer algorithm that Uber and Lyft is full of shit, because they know for a fact they should warn the drivers that there's a service animal present that you're going to pick up. If a person with a disability service animal registers with Lyft, they should make them. They should make them say that they got a service animal, so that when that ride come to the driver, a shadow of a service animal blinks. When you're going to pick up a person, a Medicaid ride, they got all the other instructions. They needs assistance with the wheelchair or the walker. Rider needs help to the front of the door. The rider needs help to the door. I don't do nothing. By right, I fold up the walker and the wheelchair. If it fits, I put it in the trunk of the car. I ain't taking no screws out of it. I ain't doing none of that, because if something breaks on it, you're going to be to blame as the driver. So if it don't fit, I tell them in a minute, hey, man, you're going to have to call you another one. This ain't a van. I can't I'm not, well, can you take a screw out? I said, no, I'll pull it up to you and let you take the screw out of it. And then I'll put it back in the trunk. And then when we get out the car, I'll give the screw back to you so you can put it in, because I don't want to be responsible for it. Same thing with helping them in their car. We don't have no insurance on us. We're independent contractors. Them dirty bastards with these fucked up ass business models that separated all responsibility from us. So if anything go wrong, they don't hold no responsibility towards us whatsoever. But they want us to do the job that those transportation vehicles do. They go pick up the Medicaid people. They got contracts with them. They get paid for doing that. They want us, the people in the car, to help out the car. Hell no. Because if one of them fall and break their leg or break their arm, the driver is to blame. You ain't throwing me under the bus. You separated all of the responsibility, and then you're going to request that we help the person in the car and out the car? Absolutely not. I ain't doing it. I need you to do a video on door slamming. Oh my God. I almost killed a rider one day. Man, what you talking about? Now, that bullshit right there is going to be one of my videos next week. That's bullshit that don't make no sense, bro. Let me tell you, they slam the doors. Let's say if you cancel a trip on them, because sometimes people are overly, they speak out of turn. They have a nasty demeanor, or they want to debate with you about the rules of your vehicle, or the vehicle that you're driving while you're operating Uber and Lyft. So when you tell them, say, hey, look at, man, if you don't like my rules, I can pull over here and then you can get out and call you another ride. So some of them say, yeah, well, you can do that, and I pull over. The bastard get out the car and slam the door. Man, let me tell you something. You know how many times, bro, I had to restrain myself from getting out the vehicle and going at one of them? Because one thing I do not tolerate is disrespect. Man, them customers don't know what us as drivers are going through in our personal lives. For them people to get in the vehicle and bring their bullshit and their attitudes in the vehicle from wherever they bought that shit from and put that fucked up ass energy on the drivers, man, that shit ain't right, man. Then you get out the car, you slam the motherfucking door. Yeah, man, come on, man. No. Let me tell you, bro. I picked up a girl. I went one morning. So this girl, I pull up. This girl, she get in the car. She got a car seat for the little boy, the smallest little baby. So I'm thinking it's just her. She said, "Oh no, my old man ain't coming." And he come out there. He got two more kids with him. Bro, one looked like it might have been 4. The other one looked like it might have been 5. So I told her, I said, do y'all got car seats for them? She told me, oh no, the last driver didn't ask us for no car seat. I said, I don't have nothing to do with the last driver. So the dude come to the door and told me, yeah, what's going on? I said, yeah, if you ain't got a car seat for them, y'all got to go call another lift because I'm not driving no kids under ages of 8 without car seats. That's $250 fine per child. Y'all ain't gonna help me pay that. So the dude was like, okay then. He turned around. He said, come on, baby. He said, come on, baby. Let's call another one. She's steady mouthing. So I'm telling her, I'm like, hold on, miss. I'm telling you, these are the rules and the regulations of driving in the state of Virginia and everywhere else. I'm not going to break no rule for no $4 trip. Yeah, well, you need to have signs. I said, why do I need to have signs when I have a mile? So the dude kept telling the baby, come on. Baby, come on. So I shut up. You understand what I'm saying? Then wench get out the car and slam the door. I jumped out. I was already hot. I jumped out the car on her mother. I said, look here. I understand that you may be having a bad moment, but don't ever disrespect me when I'm only doing what's right. Dude, tell me something. Yeah, man, you ain't got. I said, bro, fuck you. I said, this real, bro. I said, this real. This ain't no game. I got out this car for a reason. Yeah, okay then, man. Okay. Tell me, come on, baby. I said, man, brother done lost their mind, bro. Done lost their mind. I mean, completely lost their mind. I mean, completely lost their mind. So I said to myself, I said, man, I said, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? That slamming doors, that's something I'm going to do. I will do that video this week, that slamming doors. Slamming the doors, man, that's disrespectful shit, man. And they know they're wrong for that, man. They disrespectful as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I thought that shit, I know that shit going everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, I know you be going through. See, I don't drive the night crowd. I don't drive the club scene. None of that. So I know you be picking up, man. Bro, I know you be picking up some shit. I know you be. If you driving at nighttime, man, in that first quarter, I know you be picking up drunk people, women, man, throwing up, doing some of everything. That's another video I'm gonna do this week for tell these new and future Lyft drivers about how to process an accident in the vehicle. You right. You absolutely right. Don't want that shit up in your car. You know what I'm saying? I picked up a girl one morning going to school. Sitting in the seat behind me, bro. I lie to you not, bro. She threw up all over the back seat, all over the door. Man, white, thick looking shit. Man, that shit tore my stomach. I was driving and I kept smelling something. I was like, what the fuck is that? She was like, can you pull over? I done throwed up. I said, what? Man, let me tell you, got out the car, bro. And this was the first week I started driving. So I didn't know what to do. You know, I didn't know how to process it. The only thing I was concerned about was getting it. So I had spray bottle and rags in the back. So I get her some of the rags. She wiping the shit up. This, that, third. I'm spraying water and disinfecting down. Did the best I could till I dropped her off at school. Then I went straight to the car wash and started cleaning. Man, it took me over 45 minutes to get that throw up out of the seat. I sent them son of a bitches a message and I explained to them what happened. And I told them, man, this was my first week driving. And I told them, I said, look, I done wasted 45 minutes picking up a girl and taking her to school. Gave him the girl's name and everything. Okay? The motherfucker said you got pictures of the throw up. Now it was my first week, so I ain't know all this stuff. Because I'm too busy looking at these niggas' videos on YouTube talking about they making $2,000 a week sitting in front of the damn computer screen with glasses, dark glasses on and shit. So I'm thinking that, okay, if I report this there, oh, if you ain't got pictures, we can't do nothing for you. Man, let me tell you something. I was so mad, man, I had smoke coming from my ears. I was so mad, bro. I was fired up. That was a learning experience in my first week, so I locked that in. And bro, let me tell you something. For about 2 months, it was always something going on. All kind of shit going on. So I was like, man, this is unreal. So I said to myself, you know what? I was mad every day. My frustrations was overboard. So I said, you know what? I said, I got to figure out a way to channel these frustrations. So that's when I decided to start this channel. So I could teach new and future Lyft drivers what I had to learn the hard way. All of the shit that I went through, bro, I tried my best to teach them. Them fucking long ass trips that's unprofitable, taking trips to pad their pockets and all that shit, man. Shit was a mother, man. You tell me I stayed mad. So I said I got to channel these frustrations. And I couldn't do nothing, bro, but put it out there so it could help somebody. And that's where I'm at now at this channel. And it's been a slow process getting subscribers because I don't not computer savvy. I did the best when I took that break, I did the best I could to try to work on my channel. And things, there might be something wrong with the titles. It might be something wrong with some of everything, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to get I'm just trying to get this YouTube channel where I needed to be. Eventually, I'm going into a podcast. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have better lighting, better, situation, but I got to get somewhere in order to get there, Excuse me, have some mics and shit. Hopefully I can get more people to join my live. I probably had to get somebody to do some promotion to my YouTube channel so I can get some of this stuff out there so I can get some pick up some subscribers and stuff, you know. But I'm gonna keep going because I know that there's a whole lot of people that need this information. What I need to do is I need to go on Facebook and find all of these and invite to my channel, So pretty much most of this is on me, and I'm gonna get it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get it right. Yeah. But, so what time you say you're gonna start driving 504? What time you say you're gonna start driving? Man, you be safe out there tonight. You be safe out there. Make all the money you can and be safe out there. Keep your doors locked. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep something in your lap. Hey, somebody got to do it. Don't nobody got to know that you got it in your lap. But if they mess up, then they get fucked up. Yeah. And my boy, he probably wants a couple of my boys ain't chime in tonight. They probably busy. But I'm going live tomorrow too. I probably go live tomorrow about like 10 o'clock. Yeah, but maybe the same time. I try to do these lives about 7 or 7:30 so I can, get back to enjoy my personal life, I ain't even had me a drink yet, but I'm gonna get one in a few minutes. I'm gonna get me a drink in a few minutes and enjoy myself the rest of the night. Yeah. So when you said 504, what time you coming out tonight? See, this is about the time right here. This is 9:33. See, about 10 o'clock, boy, that's probably when it's gonna be jumping down there. Because I'm pretty sure one of them concerts is gonna be over with in a little while. I'm pretty sure it is. So, yep. And my boy DJ 100, he came in and then he went on. He said he had a question for me. Where you at, 100? Sweetie, can you give me one?
Yeah.
What was that you cook, baby?
I made the Mexican salad.
So how did you do it?
You make
Excuse me.
Ground beef, taco seasoning. It does have kidney beans in it, but they're big enough you can pick them. Shredded cheese.
So what we gonna put them in?
You make it like it's like a bowl.
And you put cheese.
But I also have, remember the cone thingies, the tortilla cones that we got from the store?
You got Doritos though, right?
Yes.
Okay, like that.
Yeah, you just scoop, and we have tortilla.
Oh, we talk about